What's going on, dads, fathers, parents? Today we're going to be going into a basic ponytail. We're going to make it nice and tight. You're not going to see that vacuum stuff. We're going to be using gel, water, comb, hair tie. Let's get it. All right, so here's what we're rocking with today. It's not too nappy. It's not too naughty, thankfully. But still going to take some work to brush out. So let's just use some water and make sure it gets detangled. All right, I like to start off by getting her hair nice and wet. Just apply the water as much as you can without her head being completely soaked. But this is what I do. And I'm just gonna be using a normal detangler brush from Walmart, I think. All right, so you wanna start with brushing the hair at the end. And then imagine like there's a knot on the back of your hair. You gotta like work it all the way down. And that's what we're doing right here. We're trying to get all the layers out, working it down at the bottom, getting it out at the ends. And I'm just going through numerous times, make sure I get all the knots out as much as possible. So right here is where I'm gonna be putting the ponytail. So I'm just gonna brush everything from the front to the back, just where I had my finger at. So same thing as prior when I was brushing their hair. I'm just gonna keep working it back. This is the gel I'm gonna be using. It's how to get all the flyaways down and packed, all the baby hairs. Got my hair tie. But yeah, there's the spot. I'm just gonna work it with my fingers. Also brush it out as I'm going to make sure that it's not knotting up. Just working it all the way around. Same thing. After you work it around a little bit, get that ponytail nice and smooth. And just like how I was brushing it before, I go through this numerous times. I want to make sure it's all good. I'll get the back wet, any spots that are not so wet and I can see a bunch of baby hairs. I'll just go around, make sure it's wet, and then I'll apply gel to it. And here's my edging brush. This is how I get it nice and tight. That's what we're going for right here. We're gonna make sure it's tight and it looks good. It's all one, like brush stroke almost. And here I'm showing you how I grip it. So I'll grip it with my thumb and my index finger, and then my other 3 fingers, I'm like letting it slide and tighten it into it. I'm also using my comb because it has like a wider tooth base. So if that's what you got, I mean, it still works out perfectly. But like I said, I like to use my edging brush over anything. But I wanted to show you guys that you can use a normal comb if you wish. Making sure we gel down everything as well. Every time you see me like take away the edging brush, that's me putting gel on it, just so I can make it nice and clean. And then I'll make sure that my ponytail location's lined up with where her unibrow would be at. At the center of your eyes. Imagine that, the middle of your eyes. All right, this is the final product. Please let me know what you think. Leave a like, leave a comment, follow, whatever it is you want to do. I appreciate you watching this, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.